Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Last time we left off, we had a plan to go after Aethys with the Valian Deadfire Company, and we had a little chat with the gods. They left up dealing with Aethys basically to us. But anyway, we are now at Captain Thanex. I was able to open the chest, but I didn't realize he's actually a merchant, and he's got some really awesome stuff. So we're going to go through that this time. And it took me to switch my gloves, and I had to use a thief's putty, and I also had Aloth use a thief's putty, and then I was able to open it.
Everything to your nothing but.
Alright, now let's look at everything. Reset. Saving fate. Self revive with 500 health and immune to injury affliction, so we're going to take that. Slippers of the Assassin. Enemies attacked by the wearer require one additional ally to flank. Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. This sounds like it's a bad thing, but shadow form's a good thing. So I'm not actually going to take it. Shadow form is you're invisible and untargetable for 5 seconds, which would be awesome on my guy if it didn't have the flanking debuff. Necklace of Unlocked Possibilities. It transforms into a random magic weapon at the start of each combat. We're going to take it just for fun. Now, Cloak of Poverty. This is awesome if you have very low money. Gets up to +5 resolve, which is insane. Ring of Prosperity's Fortune. This is very good as well. Gets up to +15% crit chance based on your party's current wealth. And I'm pretty sure we meet that threshold, so we're taking that as well. Impoverished. I'm probably not going to use it over the Ring of Prosperity's Fortune, but I want it just in case. Now, everything in the chest is all this stuff, so instead of stealing it and having to kill everyone, I'm just going to buy it all. Grants Lone Traveler, plus when not near allies, the wearer gains a bonus to all defenses. That's pretty good. Fool's Shoes. Applies confused to enemies that hit the wearer with an intellect affliction, plus 25% trap effectiveness and -1 stealth. That's pretty good. Deck of Endless Possibilities. Once per encounter, you can draw a card. What does that do? The true origins of this deck remain contested by many, but one account suggests the initial creator to be none other than the eccentric Adiran Archmage Tane. While the majority of his work is secreted away, likely due to being catastrophic failures, this deck remains a testament to his ingenuity. Some colleagues speculate that Tane intentionally imbued some of his own essence into the deck, which accounts for its chaotic nature and powerful effects. Well, okay, we'll use it, I guess. That description sounds familiar. I wonder if I've seen that before. Summon a Valiant Adiran Knight. Barrows Throwing Bones. Summon one of Shade. I'm guessing there's supposed to be more there. Many a kith have rolled on the outcome of these bones, yet each previous owner suffered a similar demise, their bodies found drained of life. They are likely best avoided unless one wishes to incur Barroth's ire or feels the strong urge to gamble with their own life. Well, whatever, we're taking them all. I want to put them in my inventory. That way we know what they are. Actually, I wonder if any of these guys have any Adraban.
Nothing but. Might I will fetch.
No Adraban.
What are you in the market for? Peruse?
Bobble. Okay. Let's get out of here then. They had no Adraban, unfortunately. But first we need to go through our newly found goods, and we're going to put this ring on Shoti because restoration power level or accuracy with fire attacks. I think I'm going to switch this one because the accuracy with fire attacks, I'd rather my fire attacks work when I need them as opposed to my heals healing a little bit more. Ring of Reset. That way if she dies, I can still resurrect other people. Alright, Necklace of Unlocked Possibilities. This one's not exactly great, but I just want to use it for fun. The deck of many things. I will put it on myself. Impoverished, we're just going to keep you for now. Alright, what rings do I have on? +1 to an attribute and skill determined by the user's class. +1 resolve and lone wolf. No, both of your rings suck, dude. I mean, they're not amazing, anyway. What is this one? +2 to all defenses when engaged, stacks 5 times. Okay, so we're going to keep that on you. Cape of the Falling Star. Lone Traveler. When not near allies, the wearer gains a bonus to all defenses. So that should go on Adair, but he's already got that. +5 health restored every 12 seconds. I want to keep that. What about you? Quick item. Nope. Steward of Memories is better. I'm guessing this cloak has to stack. The Lone Traveler must stack with the Cloak of Protection or Ring of Protection. Otherwise it sucks because the Cloak of Protection is actually better. Alright, we'll put it on you because you have a crappy cloak. Alright, Valiant, Adair and Knight. Who gets that? Let's get rid of our crappier ones. These are Scarab Beetles, right? No, Brine Imps. We can get rid of that one. A Vine Lurker. That's pretty tanky if I remember right. So let's do that instead of who? The Worms, probably, yeah. What about this one? An Adragon. That's a caster, so she's already got 2. Let's put it on Adair. Or Aloth. Alright, the shoes. Confused to enemies that hit the wearer with an intellect affliction. That's a very specific thing. So unless somebody has crappy boots, we're not going to use it. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to use that. Barath Throwing Bones. I'm going to use it on my guy because he is Barath's chosen. Alright, we have quick saved and we're going to test these suckers out. Alright. Draw a card, please. What did it do? Oh, I abandoned it because I got hit. So, jump out of the way. Jesus. Shoti, heal him, please. If you can. Aloth, you as well. Alright, now use Deck of Many Things. Oh my god, it got interrupted. Alright, Throwing Bones. Oh, it summons a Hostile Shade. Okay. Let's summon the Vine Lurker. You summon the Valiant Adair Knight. Just testing them all out. Elder Tiger and... what is this one? 2 Magma Oozes. Let's try that one as well. Vine Lurker. It's got 8 DR and not good deflection, but that's fine. It's probably got a lot of health. Did you use yours? Yes, you already used yours. Alright. Spiritual Ally. Where's the Valiant Adair Knight? I can't control him, so I can't tell what he does, but that's good. And then the 2 Magma Oozes. Where are they? Can I control them? No, I can't. But they've got decent DR, decent deflection, and fire immunity. Not bad. Alright, let's try that again. This time, I will make sure my guy doesn't get hit. So he can try his Barath, or the Deck of Many Things. What did it do? Gilded Enmity and minus 10 to all defenses. So I taunted, basically. How big of a taunt is it? One guy came after me at least. Let's try one more time. and see if it changes whatever the buff is. And then if it does, then I know it's just a random buff or debuff every time I use it. What do we got? I think it hobbled me. -5 dexterity and cannot run. Yay! Alright, that's an awesome ability. We'll keep using it at the beginning of every combat just to see. I should give it to Seraphim since he doesn't have anything to do besides Mind Blades anymore. Alright, let's switch around my formation just to get screwed up again whenever we leave the boat, but whatever. Alright, we are going to the Hellfire Colossus. That means we need to switch out Seraphim's name, or Seraphim's weapon with his Volge. Are we fast? Yes, we are in fast mode. The sea seems fair, but something shifts on the horizon. The Deadfire sea is calm, and the penetrator cuts smoothly across its surface, gulls trailing in the craft's wake. Oh god, it's Luca and Lucia Rivan. At the wheel, Beadle whistles quietly to himself. Oswald and Venezi stand near the starboard rail, quietly discussing the safest course to your destination. The penetrator creaks as it crosses the waves. Approach the rail. The breeze tugs at your clothes as the salt-laced air shifts. A long gray line stretches across the horizon. It seems to shimmer like the air on a hot day. No storm that, too low and growing too fast. Seraphim's ears flatten against the sides of his head. Flogging fuck, Cap. Whatever that mother be, she be moving with a quickness. Best be bringing her about while you've a her to bring. A quiet rumble rolls across the sea as the line grows. A massive swell of water barreling towards the penetrator. Bring us about. I think we're big enough to go straight over that wave. Success. Okay, so it's not. What in the good God's name was that? Came from the southeastern Deadfire, Captain, round Tikawara, if I had to guess, or the Black Isles. Maybe there was an eruption or a quake or something? The penetrator sails on. Near Tikawara. Well, we will go that way later. We got a Hellfire Colossus to kill. The wind carries an unusual sound to your ear. Well, geez, getting a bunch of unusual encounters. A distant roar reaches you from across the water, raising the hair on the back of your neck. Vector gapes. Gods alive, have yourself a look at that. It's a god's damned dragon. A massive winged reptile sweeps over the penetrator, throwing the deck into shadow and setting the sails to billow and snap. Look alive or look dead, lads and lasses, Oswald barks. Furl the sails, ready the powder for wetting. The dragon banks in the distance, cutting a line across the horizon, and you can just make out the figure of a rider upon its back. Keep calm, everyone, and man your stations. You've heard Captain Trissau, Oswald calls. All hands to stations. What is that? Your crew scrambles across the deck as the beast's approach slows. The dragon stops over the penetrator, the wind from its wings buffeting you as its rider peers down imperiously. She dismounts, slipping from the dragon's back into thin air. What? She must have used escape. Who is this?
Watcher of Cadnua.
Hey, it's Lengra.
I might have a moment of your time.
Cool. She's one of the main archmages. You recognize the striking figure before you as the Archmage Lengrath. Good to see you again. Her bright eyes narrow. She leans forward, examining you more closely than she had before.
You've passed into the realm of death and returned since we last spoke. Or so I've heard.
Slowly, she smiles.
Intriguing. I seek a truant member of the Circle of Archmagi, Maura. She sent rather cryptic word that she'd found something of cataclysmic potential in the Black Isles. Something that could aid you in the fight against Aothas. You've aided the Circle of Archmagi once before. We've found ourselves wondering if you might do so again.
Sounds great. Where do we start?
As soon as you're able.
Lengrath frowns, her gaze turned to the horizon.
Maura's drive is frightening, foolhardy, and her love of the Deadfire uncompromising. If she's found some method of stopping Aothas, We must make sure she doesn't destroy Aora in an attempt to save her archipelago. I will await you in the Black Isles, a volcanic chain in the southeastern sea, due south of Tikawara. Don't tarry over long, Watcher.
Alright. Speak with Lengrass inside the Hall of Unseen. We've been there before. As Lengrass steps from the railing, her dragon sweeps beneath her, catching her up. The great reptile's wings dig into the air, and it rapidly recedes towards the horizon. Lengrass seated steadily on its back. Venezi looks to you, ready to chart a course when you are, Captain. Alright, so the Halls of the Unseen, that's where we got the whale's eye or something. That maze thing. Where we had to open the doors in a certain order. Alright. No one wants us to reach this damn Hellfire Colossus. Since we have a new quest to do, I know what to expect with the Hellfire Colossus, and I think I can just beat him down. But with Belranga, the big spider, I think I'm going to go do the other quest first. That way to make sure, like, I might find something that makes you immune to petrify or something, so. Not a good chance of that, but I'm hoping maybe. Boom! That thing is awesome. Dorudugan, the Hellfire Colossus. Alright, I don't think we enter into battle immediately, so let's take a second and rest. I want you to get your hot skewers on. You as well. And where's my crusted whatever? Crusted swordfish, is that right? Yeah, crusted swordfish on the casters. And then for Adair, I want him to have some kind of beer. No. What was it? Forgetful Night, that's what it was. Minus 20% damage taken. Alright. It gives us minus 3 dexterity, but I mean he's already slow as hell, so I don't gotta worry about that. Dexterity gives you action speed. Okay. Let's re-equip my Potion of Merciless Gaze and Spatial Alacrity. Take off Roll the Bones, it's not very good. Where are you? Potions of Merciless Gaze. Let's put the major healing potions on. Oh, Adair's already got them, so let's give some to Seraphim. Potion of Deftness. We'll put that on. Oh, we already got some. Do we want to use Deadeye? No. Where are you? I guess we could use some Ripple Sponge. That's not Ripple Sponge. That is Turu Chew. Gosh dang it. Where is it? Potion of Moderate Healing. We'll put those out here. For later use, of course. Looking for a yellow potion. There it is. Gosh darn it. Clicked on the wrong one. Okay. Now we're good. You use your Taruchu. Give me Might and Dexterity for action, speed, and damage. Turn off your hunting bow. Actually, you know what? We might need to switch. What's his... I don't know what his armor is, but let's switch to the arquebus. Save it, and then let's just go in. See what we can make of this fight. First thing I want to do is mark him. What's he got? 140 deflection. Yeah, so the only person who's going to be able to hit him is me. Maybe Seraphim. Hopefully Seraphim is what I mean, because he's only got 9 shock resistance. Alright. Hold on. Stay back. What is the magical weapon you got? Fleet Breaker. 30% of misses converted to grazes. That's not bad. Alright. I need Shodi to do plus accuracy on him, on everybody. Or on my guys, that is. Seraphim, get behind him, please. Alright, everyone go to town. You, Mark. What can you do, Aloth? Let's see if we can boost your accuracy a crap ton. Nope. I want you to blind him. Can you blind him? We'll see. I didn't see him hit twice. He is immune to fire, so... Insightful, steadfast, and smart. Okay, I want to do that. On as small of a group as possible, so it increases the duration. Alright, all three of us? Good. Aloth, are you still refreshing defense? You are. Alright, heal yourself. And then you get over here. Borrow Instinct, that targets will. He's got 160 will. Okay, none of this is gonna work, so... Yeah, so you just attack, I guess. Look at that, we still got 60 damage piercing shot on him. Okay, so we just need to keep Adair alive as long as possible. How are we gonna do that? Resolute and tenacious. No. But we can give that to me, and that will give me more penetration. What do I want? Oh, yeah, that's right. It lowers my damn... Or it stops me from casting spells when I do that. That's not good. Sure, try to garrote him. See if that works. Did not work. Well, it doesn't matter. My guy can still hit him. That's all that really matters. Let's go Living Illusions. Switching targets to Seraphim. Leap out of there, buddy. You know what? Just stay back and shoot. There's no point in you getting close, because you can't hit him anyway. Alright, how long are my buffs gonna last? 36 seconds, 26 seconds, and 10 seconds. Okay. Adair, heal yourself again, please. Shodi, also heal him. Jesus, he's barely hurt at all. Let's see if we can't strike the bell on him. Move. Everybody move. He's casting some kind of fireball. Oh, that's right, they're traps. So I don't actually have to move unless they're underneath me. Damn it. I guess one was close. Holy shit, they are very close. I guess you gotta get really far back. Looks like Adair's doing decent with his raw damage. Alright, everyone got revived except for the pet and Seraphim, so I'm gonna... You know what? God, I don't know what to do. I don't have a big enough heal for Adair. He's just gonna have to use his potions over and over again. It's the only thing that heals enough. See if I can't, my tentacles can't immobilize him or something. Accurate wounding shot kind of worked. For a couple seconds, anyway. Let's go ahead and do entropy guard. It's not great, but better than nothing. Let's go ahead and do this. This will cause Adair to take less damage for a little bit. Get on the other side of Adair, please, or get ready to. This is for the healing. There we go, that's a good heal. Let's see if we can't interrupt him. Nope. Alright, move back, everyone, because the explosion on this damn thing is way bigger than it looks. Adair barely survived, and then he got freaking dunked on. Alright. I don't think I can kill this thing. How were we able to tank him so well last time? Well, let's go do the other quests for now.
You must gather.
I don't understand what I can do. My guy can still get crits off on him, but it barely hurts him, and the buffs certainly don't last long enough for that whole battle. Like to make it to where I actually do decent damage to him. Whatever, Halls of the Unseen. We will come back to him later. Baranga might actually end up being the easier one. Are you going to the Halls of the Unseen? It's farther north than I thought it, or we were farther south, I guess, than I thought I was. It's a long ride. And we are there. Halls of the Unseen. Looks like there are new things here that weren't here last time. What the heck is that? Maura's tentacles? That's what they are. Don't know what they're all doing here. Nope, let's get the other one. Let's harvest it for pork. There are pig tentacles, apparently. Yep, we've already been here, so the doors should be all open. Temple of Revelation. Yeah, this wasn't here last time, I don't think. If it was, then I screwed that up, because we were here a long time ago. Ah, abandoned doggy. Eliel. While Eliel is following you around, you gain a bonus to resolve, and your party receives a bonus to melee weapon damage. No thank you.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You came as requested. Excellent. I believe the entrance is... Ah, here we are. A moment, if you would.
It's already open, dude. What is that thing? That is a beholder if I've ever seen one. This is a new loading screen. So this has got to be one of the DLCs.
Filthy lying ground stink doesn't play fair. Rolled a 10. Stupid wizard, I rolled 10.
Dropping the dice isn't the same as... what?
Why are there people down here? What the heck is that thing? That's where Maura's tentacles come from? One huge tentacle creature under the ground? As the ground settles, the wizard and the imp exchange a shocked glance. One of the newly sprouted tentacles dances in slow, hypnotic circles over their heads.
That was the biggest one yet! Look at us standing on the fault line of sanity!
Oh, it's
Hello
Tane.
up there.
Tane's chaotic orb. The wizard waves up at the tentacle before turning his attention over to you. Also, the deck of many things.
Didn't see it come in. Welcome to the Halls Obscured. My friend and I were just passing the time of the game and enjoying these little shake-ups.
We not friends. Stupid wizard is a stupid cheat.
The imp kicks a colorful set of dice across the floor before flapping its wings and crossing the room. Tane, didn't I see you in Archimir's scrying pool?
Now that's impressive. They told me you never forgot a face.
What are you doing here, Tane? How did you even get in?
She rubs hard at her temples and sighs. I second that. Some of us had to find our way through a labyrinth.
I got in through a hole. That one, right through there. You must have walked straight past it when you were topside.
Yeah, I did see it. I tried to get in there, but I couldn't.
Isn't this something? I came searching for Maura and got distracted. Don't you just love a good antechamber?
Tane plants his hands on his hips and surveys the area, grinning all the while.
Even if this one has a few embellishments.
He gestures at a patch of writhing flesh stretching across the ceiling. Just what is this place?
I asked myself the same question when I got here. Tentacles, eyeballs, labyrinth? It could be anything. I'd still be dumbfounded if I hadn't learned it all from Maura's own words. Here, she left this behind. I don't think she expected anyone to follow.
Lengrath thumbs through the book, eyes widening as realization
She
dawns.
believes we stand atop the body of Wal.
Whale's body?
That would explain the powerful arcane energies here. Though I doubt the other gods' bodies were quite so friendly.
Scowling, she knocks away an errant tentacle that had been trying to entwine itself in her hair.
Yes, just look at it. Hard to unsee, even if you close your eyes.
Tane rubs his palms together joyously as he surveys a mass of eyes and tentacles undulating beyond the gap.
While riding my dragon across the White March, I came across an unimaginably large skeleton. Legend would have us believe it is the fallen form of Abaddon. The Circle has been speculating on the existence of the gods' bodies ever since.
I also saw Abaddon's remains at the Valley of the Fallen Moon.
This body is a good deal fresher than Abaddon's.
She snorts and returns to Mara's writings. Her ill humor is short-lived, though, for she soon grimaces and meets your eye again.
We believed them all gone. Not just dead, but destroyed by the gods' own hands. Obliterated.
Well, Whale wanted a secret, so he kept his alive. That was his secret.
This one, it's still alive.
Makes you wonder what has Maura so excited.
Tane considers his surroundings with a thoughtful grin.
As nice as it is to take in the scenery, is everyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Huh? I mean, the answer's staring us in the face, literally.
No one understands your manic rambling, Tane. Speak plainly or be quiet.
The answer to what?
Look, we have an unconventional problem, and it needs an unconventional solution.
Pit Whale against Aethys?
I don't think Maura came this far just to hug some tentacles. She wants to wake up Wal's body and send it after Aethys.
That's a terrible plan, but it could work.
Hasn't our Maura always said that a well-placed tentacle can solve most of life's problems?
Has she?
If she wants to take a swing at the big green guy, who are we to stop her?
It's speculative to assume that Maura even wants to awaken Wal. Doing so would involve meddling in matters far beyond her comprehension.
She taps a finger against her lips, thinking.
Or something she understands all too well. You don't know. Give her some credit, Len.
You give her more than enough for the both of us, and far more than she deserves.
This facility is enormous. Mara could be anywhere.
How about you spearhead our little search party? Len and I will keep an eye on this handsome antechamber, where it's safe, or in case she doubles back. Fair warning, when I was poking around, I ran across some creepy librarian types. They were happy to look the other way as long as I didn't disturb their work.
Tane shrugs.
In the meantime, Tane and I will see if we might learn more about Wal's Titan form.
We haven't addressed the imps in the room, so why are there imps in the room?
You know, I was enjoying their company so much that I never once thought to ask.
Tane squints down at one of the creatures.
Came from stinking Archimir's house. Was told to help stupid watcher ground meat.
The imp grimaces and waves disdainfully at you.
Master gave orders to fetid spray. Come talk when ready, eh?
The second imp waves a sheet of ragged parchment over its head like a banner.
Nasty Fascina go. Why is she not here? Have orders for her too.
Brilliantly done. What fluttering marvels they are, imps. Well, question answered then?
Tane returns his attention to you and smiles pleasantly. Maura is as good as
No
found.
matter how Tane whines, Wal's body, if that's what this is, mustn't be awoken. The Deadfire cannot bear another calamity of Aothis' scale.
What happened to your spirit of adventure?
Tane smirks and shakes his head.
Watcher, friend, are we on a first-name basis yet? Call me crazy, but I think you should do whatever feels right. What's the worst that could happen?
These tentacles grow until they consume every island in the Deadfire, and we all become mindless thralls in a never-ending tentacle nightmare.
Huh. And you're saying that's the bad outcome, am I right?
Tane strokes his chin and
I
nods.
would hate to see what he considers the good outcome.
We can continue this debate later. Right now, our chief concern is locating Maura. Maura could have only gone two places. Up in the archives to the northeast, or down into the collections to the southwest.
So we will go northeast first, I think. Talk to the librarians. First things first, we need to talk to that imp.
Maura's journal suggests she went to the archives first, but that could always be a decoy. I did hear some unpleasant noises coming up from the collections. Hope she's okay.
If you'll begin a search of the wings, we'll scour this area for further information.
Alright, let's talk to Drowsy Puke. The imp is furiously mixing powders and herbs in a mortar and pestle. It leers at you, showing off a row of pointed teeth and a long, flicking tongue.
So, wizards tricked you into coming here too, eh?
It's beginning to feel that way.
Imps, no. Imps watch you running around fixing each other's ground stink problems. Wizards lie. Wizards are worse people. But Drowsy Puke fix everything, eh? Help you relax.
You want to give me drugs?
Drowsy Puke wants Kith to dream, eh? Rest giant weary head. Smart ground stink, just let Drowsy Puke know when he wants rest, eh?
Why the fixation on drugs?
You think Arkemir gets to sleep without drugs? Essence of white
That's
leaf,
funny.
milled Gainsfeff seeds, powdered dragon bone for sweetness, eh?
Offer drugs. Care for some ripple sponge?
Maybe you're not as dumb as you look.
A Drowsy Puke happily adds your gift to the mixture.
There's battering ram of herbs to knock out Archmage. Good thing Drowsy Puke is smart, imp.
I can't tell if you're helping Arkemir or just feeding his addiction.
Can do both.
You seem to take a lot of personal satisfaction out of this.
Drowsy Puke enjoys job. Learns from job. One Kith at a time. Numb you all to sleep.
The imp draws its claw across its throat. I don't trust this one. Mind if I sample the concoction? Before you can finish your sentence, Drowsy Puke blows the powdered mixture into your eyes. The effect is immediate. You feel bolted to the spot as the world spins around you.
How do you feel? This melange is experimental and prone to some unpredictable side effects.
You sound different.
Better that I don't tax your mind with inane questions. You're going on quite the voyage, my friend.
The imp chuckles to itself and gives you room to recover in peace. You spend a few unblinking moments studying your hands in rapt fascination. The fingers move. They move when you tell them to. Time passes. You wonder if Aothis could build a castle so large that even he couldn't tip it over. You wonder if he'd consider rebuilding yours. You wonder if all the boys in Lipsalis are as handsome as No, I don't. You wonder if Consul Hot ate the last of your candied
What
nuts.
if all pets are just one pet, but we see them through a variety of lenses?
Jesus, Adair, give it up with the
Ants and
pets.
shadows cast by a campfire against a barn wall. I should have killed the old bastard. Should have teared his arm clear off. If the laddie hadn't stopped me.
His father.
What none have told you is that Ingati is but a child, the daughter of the depths, whose own parents are so vast, so impossible, that they could swallow every island in the Deadfire and hunger for more. They slumber in the darkness below the waves, wrapped in their own fleshy cocoons, watching through their daughter's eyes, waiting.
Well, dang, Watcher. Save some of that for me.
You still alive?
Ow, yes.
That's enough for dumb ground stink.
I'd like to rest. Alright, we can get plus 10% max health or plus 10 will and 5% resistance to spells. What does he have to sell us? Let's grab all the usable items, lockpicks, chisels. I don't think I need anything else. Let's talk to Fetid Spray. The imp turns to you and lets out a quick puff of vile spray from an orifice that abruptly snaps shut.
Don't know your face, ground stink. You the one I'm supposed to find?
I'm Trissau, captain of the Penetrator.
They let you sail boat? Master told Fetid Spray to bring baubles to Sanctuary. Offered to stupid ground meat for coin. Here, from Master. Master's most glory.
Alright, simple instructions. Trissau, I will keep this terse in case my imps should meet an unfortunate end and this missive is intercepted. By now you will have encountered other members of the Circle and laboriously scrutinized their motivations in breaching Whale's obscured sanctum. Allow me to add my rationale to theirs. My desire is a simple one. Tidiness. There's already one god blustering his way through the Deadfire, and I have no desire to see him joined by another. If Facina still lives, try and keep her alive. She has a modicum of potential, and it may yet aid you in Whale's unusual territory.
Words. Where nasty Facina? Instructions for her, too.
An assignment for Facina. Facina, you would be blameless to conclude that our time together was wasted. The tasks I assigned you range from tedious to toxic. I gave you only beginner's cantrips in exchange for thankless labor, and in every way earned your deserving ire. In spite of these setbacks, you have persevered to become a wizard of exceedingly bright potential. You went over my head to access books you had no authority to read, learned spells beyond your capability, and even turned the imps against me in a short-lived insurrection. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Which is all to say that I am delighted by your progress. A wizard does not ask for permission or consign themselves to a rigid structure of authority. A wizard is a driven skeptic and agitator. Even the Archmagi only tolerate their self-imposed circle on the best of days. Whether or not you still consider yourself my apprentice, consider Whale's Sanctum your final assessment before graduating to better things. I think you will find yourself to the challenge. Yours, Archimere. P.S. Should you survive the ordeal, you may use this as a letter of recommendation.
So, what does Master want?
I'm supposed to make sure that we don't have a second Aethys on our hands.
Aha. What that mean, eh? More god stinks walking in statues?
Yep.
Well, try not to die then. I no care.
I hope that Archimere appreciates your hard work.
Master trusts Fetid Spray to handle coin. That means his best imp, most trusted friend. Fetid Spray is loyal, eh? Not like some.
The creature aims a withering look at its colleague.
Complacency will be Master's undoing, huh? We dismantle his manor from basement to roof.
Drowsy puke grinds its fist into its palm.
Terrible imp plots against Master, eh?
Alright, let's see what you have for sale. Any Adraban? Still no Adraban. Gaze of Adragon, that would be nice. Potion of the form of the fearsome brute. Let's buy both of these. I don't know what that does. Potion of mental prowess. +2 resolve, perception, and intellect. No. Potion of miraculous healing. We will take that. Potion of major healing. We'll take that. Potion of cleansing purge. No. Piercing strikes. Yes, we want that. Potion of impediment. 30% chance to interrupt targets on scoring a hit. We'll take both of those. We'll take the Scroll of Wilting Wind. And I think that's it for now. Yeah. I guess we'll take the Moonwell one. Glaive berries? What are those? No, we don't need those. Alright, that's where we're going to end it for now. I think I'm going to go get Asina and level her up and bring her, because this seems like a place where she's supposed to be. So that's where we'll end it for now. So please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And that's my mama.